And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And for Detroit, Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Here's Cunningham. And the shot goes in.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Cunningham against Brunson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Duren. They really needed more from him in the loss to Cleveland. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by New York, he drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bridges passes to Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Detroit shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
That free throw good from Cunningham. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, BA, whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Now here's Bridges. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Harris on the attack. And here's Cunningham outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Cunningham's got 8.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Brunson surveys. Anunoby finds Towns. Now Bridges from behind the arc. Duren with a rebound. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Harris on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Harris passes to Cunningham. The baseline J. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Towns for 3, and the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham for 3. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's got his second basket on the night. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we show you the best defenses in the NBA since the break. In third, New York.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Bridges outside. Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Brunson, no good on the free throw. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Detroit shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Duren. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Knicks. Harris outside. From deep. The Knicks pull it in. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. Thompson, a screen on Bridges. From about 16. And it's Cunningham missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Yep, that one goes.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
Robinson on the wing. It's stolen by Hart. Bridges outside. Back to Hart. New York working the ball around now. Thompson against Anunoby. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Thompson pulls it in.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Cunningham outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Brunson passes to Towns. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Brunson, coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
He's off on the second. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Hart from long range connects from downtown. 6 points for him.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly. Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Anunoby finds Bridges. To the wing, right side. Here's Towns. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Harris outside. And Duren with the basket on the assist by Harris. Duren's got 7 points.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Herter's checked in for the Pistons. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Robinson, a screen on Herter. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Now here's Clarkson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Bridges. Cans it from short range. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Duren with a screen on Clarkson. And here's Cunningham outside. Here's Duren. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Clarkson outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
The Pistons lead by 3. Pass to Cunningham. Over Clarkson. Hits the front of the rim and out. New York has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Detroit making a change here. Holland's checked in. Alvarado, the pass to Diawara. Here's Shamet. 6 to shoot. From the arc. And he buries his first look.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
New York trailing. A minute 53 left now in the first quarter. Robinson passes to Alvarado. Back to Robinson. It's Shamet on the wing. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Shamet's got 5 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Diawara. On the wing, Clarkson. Herder defending, and he gets it to go.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And here's Detroit. Pass to Harris. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. From the stripe. Outside Herder. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing. But that's one of his core strengths.
Now here's Clarkson. There's the 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. Now here's Alvarado. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Offensive rebound. Towns passes to Alvarado. Clarkson for 3. And it's Clarkson again missing. Detroit leading by 5. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Jenkins. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Clarkson. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Detroit has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Stewart. Herder against Clarkson. Holland for 3. And again, no good by Detroit. Knicks trail by 3. Clarkson outside. Now here's Robinson. Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Towns nails them both. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. The Pistons leading. Pass to Stewart. And here's LeVert. Here's Jenkins. Alvarado defending. Clock at 6. Here's Jenkins. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Knicks trail by 3. Clarkson passes to Shamet. Towns outside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Clarkson's got 9.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Stewart outside. Pass to LeVert. Here's Holland. Herter from long range. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Clarkson outside. Towns on a screen. To the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. Holland with a rebound.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Now here's Alvarado. Still without a bucket. Pass to Towns. The 3. Up again. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. For Detroit, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. To the left side wing. Bridges against Robinson. And again, no good by Detroit. New York has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Anunoby. Bridges passes to Brunson. Over Cunningham. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Brunson against Cunningham. Inside, here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. And here's Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, the beauty of Jalen Brunson's game is his ability to create for himself. He can find looks.
Now Cunningham. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others. A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Towns. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Yep, that one's good. And 12 points for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Holland. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Pass to Robinson. Hard against Harris. The three is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Brunson. Back to Towns. Lets it go. The shot won't fall.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Okay, Cunningham, strong.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Pass to Brunson. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Jenkins is checked in for Detroit. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Brian, back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Thompson. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson from outside the arc. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Jenkins. Launches a 3. Harris outside. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now just a 4-point Knick lead.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Brunson. Got a hand on it. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside Hart, back to Brunson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Left side, Robinson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And this game is tied up now.
They're really working the paint now.
Brunson finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Jenkins. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. And that one good. Thompson's got 8 points.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. Bridges outside. Down low. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got 5 assists in the game. The Pistons trailing. Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Robinson for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. .105 left in the first half of this one. Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Well, the Pistons shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Now here's Anunoby. No points yet. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Such a fantastic athlete. When OG Anunoby puts it on the deck, look out, folks.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Duran. Harris outside. Duran with a screen on Hart. And here's Harris outside. Knocks it down from distance. He has 7. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it. 15 points in the game. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. Keep riding it.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front, leading by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
On the court now with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, Here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Checking out New York. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Pistons trail by 3. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Leaning into the contact. Brunson with the finish inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Brunson. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by 1. Towns outside. Shoots over Duren. No good off the back of the rim.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Harris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Josh Hart.
One of the most underrated scorers in the NBA, Tobias Harris, is a tough assignment.
He's off on the first.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
And it's tied up with that one.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And here's Brunson. 19 points in the game. Here's Towns. And Anunoby for 3. Duren with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Cunningham against Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there for New York. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brunson finds Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Towns outside. 4-3. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Harris left side. And Harris throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
And checking out the leaderboard, you've probably been watching these guys own the glass since the All-Star break. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot to get back on track. Oh, Brunson off the bump.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there, right now in complete command of this ball game.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
For 3, Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's nice delivery.
Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Harris. Cunningham on the wing. Brunson defending. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a 1-point game. Anunoby, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson outside. That shot is off. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Thompson finds Cunningham. There's another rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Goes back up. He squares up and sinks it. Cunningham's got 25 points.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns taking his time here. Great focus from Towns. He got hit. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Harris passes to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Over Brunson. The 15-footer is good. 27 points for him.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Now here's Towns. 15 points in the game. Brunson with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Brunson against Cunningham. Over Brunson. And Kate Cunningham again. And it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Thompson scanning the floor. Harris passes to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Brunson passes to Towns. Towns so skilled inside.
Listen, Karl Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside, play through the chest. That's nice.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You look at the Pistons, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And, of course, the New York Knicks, only 2 spots back.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they've been fantastic. You have to tip your cap to them. It's so tough to be on top at the end of the regular season. And with the week left, let's hope they can stay healthy.
And that one's good, Brunson.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Cunningham outside. Over Brunson. And it's Cunningham missing. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. With the step back. Bridges passes to Towns. It counts! And the foul! That one on Duren.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And that one falls for Towns. Pistons trail by 4. Thompson outside. Duren with a screen on Anunoby. And he lobs it up. Robinson with a steal. Here's Brunson. He's got 25. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Duren with a screen on Anunoby. Steps back. Pass to Jenkins. 4 on the clock. Over Brunson. And again, no good by Detroit. Knicks leading by 6. Now Anunoby giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Count it. That's 29 points for Jalen Brunson.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for Detroit. LeVert comes in for Thompson, and Herter's subbed in for Robinson. A big group substitution here for New York. Sohan's checked in for Towns. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. On defense, the Knicks. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Jenkins. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Left side, Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. And now an 11-point Knick lead.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson, a little playmaking versatility right there. Pretty pass.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Holland. And he's going for the oop here.
High value assist there. finding him inside for the finish.
Knicks leading by 9. Robinson, a screen on Herter. Clarkson for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren, Detroit shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Here's Holland, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. There's Herter with the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And the dunk by Duren.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Up top, Robinson. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Shaman. Lets the 3 fly. Duren with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Holland. From down in the low post, it goes. Holland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Clarkson from behind the arc. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Herter with it, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Fires from deep. Kept alive.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Knicks, up by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So on the floor for New York, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jose Alvarado, then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Shaman in at the small forward position. Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
That one misses for Clarkson.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
New York working the ball around now. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one. Cunningham against Clarkson. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And here's Herter. Launches it. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Lets it go from deep. Jenkins with a rebound.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then, it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And here's Cunningham. Pass to Holland. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The 3 gets the 3 ball to go. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Clarkson against Cunningham. Looking to end the run. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Get there, get there.
On the wing, Clarkson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Harris is checked in for Jenkins. Brunson is checked in for New York. And it's Detroit with the ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls. Cunningham's got 33.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Towns is screen on Cunningham. And stolen by Cunningham. Harris up top. Back to Cunningham. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Here's Brunson. Got it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Harris. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Don't sleep on the size of Tobias Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
He misses the free throw. LeVert's checked in for the Pistons. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Alvarado. And he sinks the second. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Brunson. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 15. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Harris is all heart. He won't relent on the play and ends up getting an and-one chance.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They led by as many as 18. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the middle. Outside for LeVert. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. LeVert's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Knicks leading by 9. Towns is screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Stewart outside. Pass to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Five on the clock. The shake. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the break. Bridges against LeVert.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Herter. Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges hits them both. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Now here's Harris. Robinson, a screen on Hart. Outside Robinson. Clock at 4. Pass to Duren. Over Towns.
Well, with the size and the foot speed and the feel on the defensive end, you see how easily Towns can contest shots.
Here's Anunoby, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Robinson, a screen on Brunson. Cunningham on the wing. Brunson defending. Brunson against Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
So it's the Knicks now. They led by as many as 18. Towns outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Pistons trail by 13. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson. Silky touch.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot, playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Pass to Cunningham. Over Brunson. That one's wide left. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Leading by 12. Bridges misses. Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. And here's Harris outside. The rebound by Bridges. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Shoots. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Cunningham's got 39.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Towns a screen on Harris. Hart from long range. The Pistons clear it. Now Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Harris. Back to Robinson from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Hart passes to Brunson. Now Anunoby. Back to Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Duren. Now here's Cunningham. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Outside Anunoby. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Robinson. Pistons trail by 12. Now Cunningham. Man, is Cunningham talented.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Knicks leading by 9. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Towns against Duren. Outside Anunoby. Towns a screen on Robinson. Clock at 6. Duren pulls it down.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now Cunningham. Banks it home. Big shot.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Knicks leading by 7. Outside Brunson. Brunson, tough one up close.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
And the Pistons shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Cunningham, bucket, straight in.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Cunningham against Brunson. Oh, it's off! Well, Detroit's shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Now Cunningham. Cade, even when he's up against it inside.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Brunson against Cunningham. Yes, sir! It's It's good.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Robinson outside from deep. Towns rips down the board. Knicks leading by 7. Here's Brunson. Now Towns. Oh, he can't get the layup.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Cunningham against Brunson. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And an intentional foul right there. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They led by as many as 18. Oh, stolen by Harris.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Connects. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Now Cunningham. He fires. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game. Detroit calls timeout. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Harris. Oh, money!
Rising to the occasion, more and more you can lean on Harris in these situations.
The free throw drops for Harris. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
Thompson can't get the three. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.